Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is your bonus reading for the second half of March. General reading as always. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that are used for this reading, Aquarius. And just a side note on personal readings, I am fully booked through April 2nd currently. So there is a bit of a delay in readings at this time for private readings, but I am working on them as diligently as I can. So please do just keep that in mind at this time. All right, Aquarius, let's get started. What I chose for you guys this time around, I forget the name of this deck. It's the Energy Oracle cards deck. We'll grab some insight from here, and then an additional card from Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and take a look and see what your first focus message is. This could certainly be for Aquarius, cross watchers, anybody else who has been guided to tune in here and benefit from the messages. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. All right, I'm guided to this one here. Blossoming abundance, how beautiful. Okay, so abundance could certainly be tied into so many things. Money matters. If you're unemployed, it could be a job opportunity that's coming in for you. Abundance in love, abundance in blessings. So however way that's presenting itself to you in your life, Aquarius, at this time, it's amazing. And if it hasn't presented itself quite yet, it's on its way. So perhaps it's calling for you to change your focus so that you can attract abundance in your life, Aquarius. All right, so signs from spirit. Let's go ahead and grab an additional card, an additional focus message. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. All right, what else do you need to focus on at this time? Guided to this one. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Flame, eternity. This can certainly be interpreted as one of my twin flame cards in this deck. But this flame is also indicative of so many things in your life, Aquarius, that could bring you joy and happiness and fulfillment. It represents the light rather than the darkness. And that light could certainly be indicative of the sun, joy, success, celebration, happy times, happiness, unions, eternity, forever. Okay, so we'll see how that plays a part in this reading. But for some of you, you might be focused and thinking of a twin flame for this reading, Aquarius, okay? So let's go with that. Let's go ahead and grab some insight from the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides for Aquarius for this bonus reading, second half of March. Please bring it forward at this time for Aquarius. Forgive. If somebody is in need of forgiveness, Aquarius, this could certainly be your person thinking of wanting to apologize if they've done anything to hurt you or contributed to whatever challenges you guys are going through at this time. That's why this card is coming forward. We have distraction. For me, this distraction card can pick up a little bit off of a tower moment in a situation, in a connection. Distractions could also be coming forward from third parties and outside interference in your relationship. Distractions don't have to be people. They can be whatever else is going on in your life or your person's life that's preventing the two of you from being on the same page, from being able to manifest a union at this time if you are in separation or at a distance from one another. The next card is Divine Union. So these distractions is standing in the way of the two of you coming together, of coming into union. And again, for some of you guys, this person could be your twin flame. We have enlightenment, which is beautiful, because for me, this distraction card is dark in energy, and with the enlightenment card, it's very opposite energy. You know, it's darkness and light. And as I mentioned earlier with that flame, to me that represents the light. That light at the end of the tunnel. The light in someone's darkness. Perhaps you represent that light that is shining in your person's darkness, that's contributing to getting rid of that distraction, whatever it is. Enlightenment also is an awakening, a revelation. It could be my feminines who are in this energy. We do have a female figure in that photo, so I do pick up off of female energy there, feminine, but take it for how it resonates. If you happen to be masculine and if you feel that you are going through that type of energy of this enlightenment, then by all means, this is meant for you as well. Look at this. Reconciliation. Followed by uplift. Divine timing. So this reconciliation here, Aquarius, between you and your person, it's falling on divine timing here. So you got to have patience to see this through. And I know that's difficult to do sometimes. But if you're feeling distracted at this time in any way, if you're feeling down and overwhelmed, then part of this energy is telling you that you have to lift your spirits. You have to uplift your energy so that you can rise above, so that you can see things from a higher perspective instead of a low vibrational energy. Divine timing is the universe's time frame, not so much our understanding of time. So you got to have patience. Your person has to have that same amount of patience as well to be able to create movement back towards each other. But just the fact that we have the reconciliation card coming through here, there's a potential that whatever has driven the two of you apart from one another, created challenges here, there's a chance that you guys can work through this. Okay, so let's add to this the Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Aquarius. What else, please, for Aquarius? Oh, wow. What was I just saying? So for some of you guys, you're focused on a twin flame connection for this reading. This was no accident why that came forward as a focus message for this reading. Aquarius, your twin flame is coming through here, and it does represent a divine partnership, a divine union between two people that ultimately want to come back together. It's just that right now there are distractions, there are challenges that are preventing the two of you from coming together at this time, which is why we have the need for this divine timing to come through in this reading. You're not going to believe the next card. Divine timing again. 2 different card decks, Aquarius. Divine timing is at play here. I mean, look at the energies from both of these cards. 2 different card decks, 2 different creators. No accident, guys. We have a lot of synchronicities going on here in this reading. Very strong mirroring energy. Twin flames. Wow. Somebody did abandon the partnership though. Okay. It's falling right below divine union, and somebody did abandon the connection. Could be my feminines. We do have a pause card right here. So it could be my feminines who put a stop to this connection or distanced themselves from this relationship due to whatever these distractions are. And again, for some of you, it is tied into third parties or even karmic partnerships. We have cycles right after that. So whatever has put a wedge between the two of you, Aquarius, that is a cycle that needs to come to completion in order to bring about that reconciliation. Part of this distraction too is tied into this mask energy. Somebody wearing a mask, somebody wearing a false mask, being deceptive. It could be tied into secrets, infidelities, lies. We have admired here. So my masculine, which is the next card, my divine masculine, could certainly have a lot of admiration for the feminine here. You guys can overcome this despite what's happened here. That's what I'm picking up off of that. You guys have definitely had some challenges here. And it could be my masculines who create movement back towards the feminine to bring about that reconciliation. You're still feeling drawn to one another despite not being together at this time. That's what I'm picking up from that. Okay, so let's grab some additional insight from Tarot. The Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What else do we need to know at this time? Aquarius, for this bonus reading, second half of March. Sorry, my thing keeps... Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Wise investment. The Ace of Pentacles is manifestation, prosperity, opportunities, new ventures that you might want to start at this time. And it's falling right below Twin Flame. And in order to manifest this reconciliation between you and your Twin Flame, Aquarius, either yourself or your person needs to be able to take that first step to either extend an apology or to offer forgiveness at this time. Or forgiveness is needed here in order to bring about a reconnection in this partnership. We have the Page of Wands coming through. Fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This page is bringing this message, very exciting news. There's also an element of curiosity tied into the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is all about exploration, excitement, freedom. And perhaps there was a time when all of that excited this person. They were distracted, especially when you guys went your own separate ways. They enjoyed the freedom that they had to possibly explore other connections with other people. But because we have a reconciliation here, the desire to come back, what I'm finding here and what I'm picking up here is that these distractions will eventually phase out. We do have divine timing at play here. The interesting thing that the lesson that the Page of Wands teaches us is that yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. And that the only thing that truly matters, the only thing that's real, is what's happening now. And if what's happening now is that you guys are not together, you're missing each other, you want to come back together, then I feel it falls on my masculines here to create communication, movement, back towards reconciliation. Loving this next card. The Nine of Cups is a wish come true. We have the Empress coming forward with divine feminine energy. So you're both coming through in this reading, Aquarius. Masculine and feminine, both coming through in this reading. And I feel here it's just a matter of time before the two of you are able to reconnect and come back together. Wish fulfillment, satisfaction, Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups can also represent somebody who might have an issue with drinking too much. Alcoholism is tied into that as well. But there is a sense of comfort and satisfaction when it comes to this card. You know, you guys fit each other like two pieces of a puzzle. That just belong together. Look at this next card. We've got the Ten of Cups. Contentment and joy. More water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Beautiful. So it's falling right below reconciliation and cycles. You know, so whatever cycle you guys are going through at this time, Aquarius, I do feel it's going to come back around for you and your person. And part of what I'm feeling moving forward from where you guys are at currently is you can build a life together. Marriage, have a family, have children, build a life, a happy future together once you come back into union. I feel during this time of separation, you've both pretty much figured out or are in the process of figuring out what it is that you're truly wanting in your life at this point. And maybe you guys needed to go into separation and have all of these distractions get in the way for you to truly appreciate what it feels like to come back into union with somebody that represents peace rather than chaos. Because to me, the energy of this card is chaotic. It's very distracting, which is why this card is all about distractions. And I feel when you guys are together, it just makes sense. You feel at peace. You're calm. You're serene. You're content. You're satisfied. A wish come true. Some of you guys have dealt with this energy of the Five of Wands. Conflict and competition. Somebody else who might be vying for your person's attentions or their heart, Aquarius. And that could all be tied into those distractions as well. You know, somebody who had to abandon this partnership because there was someone else. Either the feminine or the masculine had to detach. I feel more so it's the feminines who walked away, who abandoned this partnership because the masculine could have gotten involved with a third party. For some of you guys, of course, that could be reversed. Take it for how it makes sense for you. The Five of Wands is tied into disagreements. It's falling right below that Mask card. So some of these disagreements could have been because you were dealing with somebody who was lying to you, deceptive, keeping secrets, third parties, infidelity. But look at these next few cards coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, beautiful, destined opportunities. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is more earth. And the last one we'll pull is the Magician. They're all beautiful cards. And we've got two major arcanas coming through here. So the energy of the Wheel of Fortune is fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, good luck, happy changes, destiny, and finally we have movement here. This wheel, Aquarius, is falling in your favor to be able to come back together with your twin flame. the energy of the Wheel of Fortune is tied into so much abundance. And that was your first focus message, blossoming abundance. And as you know, Aquarius, abundance comes in many forms. Certainly in love, but finances, money matters. Some pretty amazing changes in your life at this time. The Wheel of Fortune is coming through to let you know that anything is possible. Anything is possible in your love life. Anything is possible in your life, period. This is all about growth, changes, problems that are resolved, solutions presenting themselves to you. And yes, someone is coming back around. And if there are any uncertainties tied into that reunion, then it falls on both of you to be able to get rid of these distractions and any red flags that might be presenting themselves to the two of you. You know, because with the Three of Pentacles right next to that, this is all about teamwork. This is all about collaboration, working as a team to be able to save this partnership. And with the Magician right next to that, that is air energy. That's your own vibration, Aquarius. For some of you guys, it might fall on you to take charge, to take action, to bring about this reconciliation, especially if you happen to be masculine, Aquarius, or picking up off of masculine energy, of course, because this is putting you into your own personal power. You're very powerful with the energy of the Magician. This as well is letting you know that you can accomplish anything. So not only do you have the Wheel of Fortune letting you know that anything is possible, but the Magician truly is letting you know you can accomplish whatever it is that you focus on. This is coming through to let you know that there's a very positive outcome when it comes to this partnership. And as I often say with my Magician card, it is a rekindled romance. You just got to make sure that your person is coming towards you, you know, without this mask. Because the Magician can sometimes represent somebody who's cunning and can be tricky and still coming forward with deception. So that's something that you just got to be mindful of. But the opportunity to come back together here, Aquarius, wow, it's here. You guys just have to work together to make that happen. Okay, so let's grab some romance angels here. Let's add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading, second half of March. What else do we need to know? Passion. A passionate connection. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Look at this next message. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. But you got to start with yourself, Aquarius. You got to start with you first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We do have children that are coming through as well. Some of you guys could have already had children or children from previous relationships, and this would have created a blended family. And then we do have codependency. So for some of you, part of these distractions might be that you're dealing with a partner who had some addictions. And as I mentioned earlier with the Nine of Cups, you might be dealing with somebody who had a drinking problem here. That's for some of you guys. Okay. So let's add to this, Aquarius, and let's give your person the opportunity to speak up a little bit. So let's grab some insight from the You Have My Heart, Soul Lovers and Separation deck. And then I'm guided to pull from another dialogue card deck. So we'll see. So focusing on your person, let's take a look and see what they want to say to you. And you could also certainly resonate with some of these messages. So take whichever ones you're guided towards. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius for this bonus reading, second half of March. Okay, let's grab the bottom of the deck here. All right. Take whichever one is grabbing your attention here, Aquarius. First one. Love and being loved is the most beautiful, crazy, unexpected, and magical feeling I have ever felt. Thank you for loving me the way that you do. I love you to infinity. So not only do we have a reference to infinity, we already have the reference to eternity here. And it's interesting, the use of words here, magical, and then we've got the magician being represented here as well. Next message. I can't get you out of my head. I think about you always. I know that we are soulmates forever entwined for eternity. Eternity, there we are again. So if you don't resonate with a twin flame connection, which of course you don't have to, this particular message is all about soulmates. How beautiful. Next card. I am feeling really insecure at this time. I feel like a little child compared to you. You make me feel weak at the knees. I feel overwhelmed and powerless to the all-consuming love I have for you. So for some of you guys, this is your person coming through with that message. Feeling very insecure at this time. Perhaps which is why we have two cards talking about divine timing, because they have to continue to work on themselves to not feel so insecure, to uplift their energy again so that they're not so low vibrational and seeing things from a higher perspective. And for some of you, again, it is my feminines who might be enlightened in that way, but take it for how it resonates. That could be for anybody. Next message. You can't imagine how much I love you. You are the woman/man that every man or woman desires. I know that I can count on you, and I will show you that you can count on me too. So in time, I feel, Aquarius, that they will come through for you. They'll come through. Last one. You are never alone because I am your shadow. When you cry, I embrace you in spirit. When you are sad, I will help remind you to smile. I am always there with you even when you don't see me. Isn't that interesting? It's a beautiful message. They all are, So whichever one of these messages are resonating with you, they're coming through here. Okay, so let's grab some additional dialogue here from the Divine Love and Separation deck. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius for this bonus reading, second half of March. And again, take whichever ones resonate with you, either from your person or from yourself, Aquarius. Who needs to speak up here? Angels, please bring it forward. All right, let's grab the bottom card here. All right, what else needs to be communicated at this time? Let's see what else. Okay, Aquarius, first one. I've been intensely feeling your energy. That's because you guys are really connected. And the desire, again, to come back, to reconcile, it's here. This is indicative of a very strong divine union between two people. So I'm not surprised that energetically you guys are still feeling each other. Next card. We are both hurt and need some healing. Absolutely. Which is why this is coming down to divine timing. You have been through some challenges in this partnership. And during this time of separation, you're at a distance from one another, going through challenges. This is the time for you to work on yourself, to be able to heal your heart space. Next message. Think of this temporary separation as an opportunity to grow, yes, and to work on yourself. Again, so both of these messages are very much tied in together. Next message, Aquarius. Looking at your photos gives me comfort. That Nine of Cups energy, satisfaction, comfort, wish fulfillment. It brings them peace. Perhaps it brings you peace as well. All right, last one. I'm reminded of you through numbers. It could be your person's birth date, a particular number that is tied into the connection, an anniversary, a phone number, whatever it is. They are being reminded about you, Aquarius, because of these numbers. Okay, so that's what's coming through. So let's add to this with some additional insight from the Lover's Oracle. There we are already. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And that is such a twin flame message, because you guys are mirroring each other. And this was the bottom of the deck. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So there's actually nothing stopping you guys from coming back together if you both want it. It's just that right now, maybe, because there is a need for healing still, and divine timing is at play here, even though nothing is standing in the way of you guys coming back together, the timing has to be right. The timing has to be right. Okay, so let's close this out with some healing messages here. Clearly, there is healing that is needed in this partnership. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius for this bonus reading. Second half of March. Healing messages for Aquarius. Let's grab the bottom card as well. I'm guided to this next one too. Okay, so what we have here is power. This is letting you know, Aquarius, that you're actually very victorious at this time. You have the power to be able to manifest so many things in your life. You started off with blossoming abundance. And as I mentioned, abundance comes in whatever form you need it to come towards you. You are in a seat of power to create so many changes in your life, to bring about your goals, your dreams, whatever it is that you want to manifest, including, of course, your love life and reconciling with your person. Pay attention to your dreams for whatever messages are coming through there. And this is also letting you know, Aquarius, that you can fulfill your goals and dreams. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Magician coming through here. You have the Nine of Cups letting you know that whatever it is that you're wishing for, you can make that dream come true. And you also have a miracle that's on its way to you. I mean, how amazing is all this? Beautiful reading, guys. So many positive energies coming through here for you. And I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it helped you out somehow. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon, guys, with more readings for you. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.